Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007. General Manager Mo, my name is BrendenPlayz. Currently a few weeks away from the Unforgiven pay-per-view. Last week we had a bit of a shock loss. 180,000 viewer we suffered. That's because we had a 2.5 rated show. We need to certainly pick up on that going forward. But this week we need to try and up the ante. We need to try and get some of those viewers back. We also have some contracts we need to sort out as well coming forward, so we definitely need some cash. We're running a little bit low. But a couple title matches from SmackDown was really the kicker for us. That's really what happened. And also they slandered our show as well. So a few different things that did not go our way, but nonetheless, we move forward anyways. And that's what we got to work with right now. Batista, our top man, Cena Kurt Angle up there as well. So we've got a few good and emerging superstars. We just need to try and get perhaps Kane, Booker T, the Chavo Guerrero, Nitro Mercury, Big Show, those kind of guys. We need to get these guys from this low 65 and under mark up to that, low 70 mark, which should just kind of keep us a content 3-star rated shows, or most of the time anyways. So that's where we want to be, and then we can also have our big matchups to kind of help us progress further than that. So this week, we're going to have to try and do something. We want to do an interference. I think JR told us it's time to do an interference, so we definitely need to do one. I don't think we need to do any contracts for a couple of weeks now, but it's certainly something we have to keep in the back of our mind. So we will be doing advertising as well. So we'll see how we go. We might change that, but for now, we're going to leave it at that. We're going to go make some matchups as well. So we want to try and up the ante a little bit this week, but we also want to keep our rivalries progressing. So the Guerreros got a victory over Big Show and Kane on the last episode, so we'll have Chavo versus Big Show this time round. Another singles matchup as well, as we're going to have our, we'll see. We'll leave that. We'll go to our main event. We like to book the main event first. For some reason, I didn't book it first this time. Let me go back to the main event and sort that out so I can kind of figure out where I want to go from there on, because it's always, I think booking the main event is probably the hardest to do, and then trying to make the show work around that. So once we get that done, we can move on. So we're going to have Edge and Lita together. This could be a risk. I know Lita's popularity isn't great, but we're going to have Rob Van Dam, who's doing nothing at the moment, so he's really a bit of a floater. He can verse Edge, and Batista will be in his corner to keep that rivalry going. I do want to have Edge and Lita be more of a team together. I want to have Edge and Lita be involved more. But the problem is that Lita's popularity is so low, I think it's going to really affect Edge's match against Rob Van Dam. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens there. So we've got a submission match there against Trish and Tori. We'll see if that can just bump it up just enough to kind of perhaps keep it at a 3-star. Because I think if we can have most of our matches around that 3-star mark and then have some of our bigger matchups hit that 4-star area, that's what's going to give us a good show. That's what's going to give us just a tiny little edge on SmackDown, I believe. Triple threat match between Orton, Booker T, and Nitro. Obviously, Nitro, another one of our floaters, so you can insert him into there. But he's actually doing all right in recent times. Not doing too bad. His popularity is growing and growing, which is great to see. That's definitely what you want. And, that's certainly what we've been hoping for a long time. So I was going to do a tag team match, but I think we might switch it up. And we're going to go a backstage brawl. And this will be our featured match of the show. We have Kurt Angle versus John Cena in a backstage brawl. Yes, their fatigue is about 2 bars, but I don't think that's really going to affect them too much. So it's going to be okay. We're not going to really make much money off this show, are we? We're spending quite a bit on our matchups. But anyways, that's what we need to do. We need to try to spend a little bit more just to kind of, improve our show just enough. And we have a few spare superstars and divas left, so we need to try and fill in the blanks here. We've got Matt Hardy and JBL, who still need to do something together, and then we have our 3 women who are left over as well. So if we try and do something with those, just trying to figure out what I want to try and do. Obviously, like we said, we want to try and bump it up a little bit. So we'll have JBL and Matt Hardy in a hardcore match. Obviously, Matt Hardy, hasn't been all that great in recent times. His popularity is pretty low, so we need to try and get him some wins. So maybe we'll see how he goes in a hardcore match. That should try and elevate the match just a little bit, considering the popularity is so low of Matt Hardy. That should try and help that out a little bit. Alrighty, so I think that's pretty much it. We're going to try and finalise. We've got Rob Van Dam interfering. Obviously, since he's not really involved in much, he can interfere and do something there. and pretty happy with this week's show. So we will go ahead and confirm, and we're going to go play our backstage bar brawl between John Cena and Kurt Angle, and we will be playing as Kurt Angle. Alright, this one is straight away underway, no entrances or anything like that for bar brawls, but Kurt Angle and John Cena one-on-one here, just a way to kind of spice it up a little bit, give him something to do. These two currently in a rivalry, and Kurt Angle, oh Jesus, that's a brutal German suplex landing right in the back of his neck to kick this one off. So the only way to win this match is by making your opponent, well, down and out, knocked out, so he cannot get back to his feet. Let's see if John Cena and Kurt Angle can do that. Who's going to be able to do it first? And well, John Cena now has a hold of Kurt Angle. What you can do, I can do a little bit better. A suplex of his own in return. So return served there by Cena. Lots of things around the ring, around this bar, I should say. Not a ring, but a lot of things you can use around to try and inflict a lot of damage on your opponent. A few TV monitors there, some Smackdown signage over there. I think there's a few dartboard and pinball machines over there. Jukebox. So you can check some of those out and throw your opponent into it and try and, well, smash him. So there's the dartboard over there. And a few fans, about 5 of them, about as much as you get for a TNA crowd watching this match the backstage here. And now Kurt Angle has a hold of Cena. No, Cena with a counter. So really I think it's about who's going to get the biggest shot in first. If you can get your opponent against one of those monitors first, that's going to be a great advantage straight away, because you're going to put your opponent, dazzle and daze. They won't know where the hell they are after taking a brutal shot like that. Kurt Angle now has a hold of Cena. Cena ducking underneath, and Angle going to fire back with a kick to the midsection, and again another shot there, and Angle just needs a moment to kind of regain himself as John Cena trying to get back up to his feet. Kurt Angle's not really going to try and allow him to get up there too easily. Cena now trying to fight back. Angle himself coming after Cena. Cena landing on his feet. Thought he was going to go for the German suplex. Didn't quite connect, but he connected with the clothesline, keeping Cena down. So Angle just trying to keep Cena on the ground, not allowing him to get back up to his feet too quickly, so he can try and knock him out and try and deal some damage in. Angle launching him into the jukebox and the Angle slam. Cena is not out of it yet, though. Cena's still moving around, but that is some big damage dealt there by Kurt Angle. A great sequence of moves, and that certainly put him in a high position to win this one. Cena, though, has taken down Kurt Angle, firing back with a low blow. Anything is legal in this one, of course. And Kurt Angle now got Cena, who bounces off those TV monitors. Cena coming after Angle again. Angle puts Cena against the TV monitor, and Cena face first into the monitor. Well, it's Torrie Wilson there, and now Angle strikes him straight into it one more time. And now Kurt Angle has a chance perhaps to try and put John Cena away. Can he do it? Cena was about to be launched into the monitors again. Angle making sure it didn't happen, and now a Luther's press now coming after Kurt Angle with those right hands, trying to keep Angle down and perhaps try and damage that head region of Angle, perhaps trying to keep Kurt Angle down and out for that knockout. Angle suffering not a lot of damage, but very effective. Kurt Angle's feeling the effects of it. And now Cena launched into the sign. It's turned it into the Raw sign now. And now the Angle slam. And no, Cena is not out of it yet. He's not considered to be knocked out just yet. Angle feels pretty chirpy, though. He feels as though he's got this one done and dusted. But Cena is desperately trying to get back to his feet. Kurt Angle's going to give him a helping hand by kicking the guts out of him. And now Cena sweeps Kurt Angle off his feet, wondering what can he do now. How can he get back in this match? It's been all really Kurt Angle. But John Cena hanging in, though. He has done enough to kind of keep Kurt Angle down and make him a little bit groggy. Now that Smackdown sign over the head of John Cena. But he's still going, though. Cena has taken an absolute beating. He's not out of it yet, though. And those right hands now to Kurt Angle. Cena now has a chance. a chance to work his way back into it. And Kurt Angle, his leg being just launched into, I think, probably the carpet there. So that's probably feels quite nice, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, Cena now tried to run and launch himself at Angle. He miscued his pathway. And now Kurt Angle, this is surely going to be it for Cena. Surely. Oh, Cena launched into the machine, and I think he's still going. He is not out of it just yet. A right hand now to Angle. Cena still fighting. This is impressive from John Cena, but Kurt Angle's giving him everything he's got. But Cena just won't go down. Cena now kick to the midsection of Angle. And Angle, some right hands now. Trying to look for another big shot here. Send him through something else to try and put him away. Cena from behind. Angle saw him coming. And now a chance with a DDT. DDT now to Cena. And this surely is going to allow Kurt Angle a chance to come back and take this match. How much longer can Cena survive for? What can Kurt Angle do? He's kind of used just about everything. Maybe not the pinball machines. That's probably really that's all left to kind of use now. Cena, though, with the STF, it's locked in. John Cena with the STF, but a submission hold won't really serve its purpose in this one because there is no submissions in this matchup. Cena now trying to bring Kurt Angle towards the sign. Angle trying his best to avoid it. But, oh! Angle bouncing off the Raw sign. And I think he's even broken the sign after being launched into it. Angle, though, back to his feet. He's going to launch Cena onto the sign now. Not as affected by Kurt Angle. Not as much force heading into the sign as Cena delivered to Kurt Angle. Angle now trying to get back up. Cena just needs a breather, really. That's all. He just needs a chance to kind of regain his composure. Kurt Angle, though, not going to allow him to do it. Angle still coming after John Cena, but Cena countering now, and now trouble for Angle, and a DDT! He's still in it. He is still in it. He bounced off, but this match is still continuing, this bar brawl. Cena has not won it just yet. Angle has Cena. Oh, well, I had him against the sign. He might be looking to try and put him away there, but didn't happen. Instead, Angle has Cena desperately trying to get to his feet and back into this matchup. DDT again! And Angle still barely surviving. One more big move could be the end of Kurt Angle. Likewise for John Cena. Who's going to get the next big shot in? It's probably looking as though it's going to be Cena who's going to pull off a miraculous comeback after Kurt Angle truly was dominating this match for a long period of time. Now, Cena, here we go. He's looking for the FU. And there it is, the FU to Kurt Angle. And John Cena wins the matchup and has put Kurt Angle away. Angle, I thought, had it won, but Cena has somehow found a way to win this match. Let's go check out the other results of this week's show. Rob Van Dam defeats Edge, so not a great week for Edge after last week's win. Trish Stratus knocks off Tori Wilson in a submission match. Matt Hardy finally gets a victory over JBL in a hardcore match, and Nitro wins the triple threat. Big victory for him, and Chavo knocks off Big Show. Melina also defeated Mickie James over on Sunday Night Heat. Let's go check out the ratings results. How do we do this week? Can we pick up the win? It is going to be Smackdown again. 80,000, so not as bad as last week, but still not a great show. I think perhaps our main event may have let us down. We had a great bar brawl, but we'll see. So 3-star, so better than last week's show, but 3.5 for our main event. 3-star for Tori and Trish. 4-star for our bar brawl, and a couple of 3 stars and 2.5 star for the rest. 2-star over on Heat. So again, another loss and a US title bar brawl. They copied us, but they did a parking lot brawl. Rey Mysterio Cruiserweight title match. So a couple more title matches for SmackDown. They keep on delivering those title matches. It's killing us. It's killing us for sure. Alright, back to the drawing board. Next week we've got to try and hit back and do something bigger and better to try and keep SmackDown away. What can we do to put them down? Let me know in the comment section down below. And so look at the popularity. Some of them are rising. Lita wants a victory. She hasn't had one for a while. Nitro probably wants a title shot. Maps. His popularity is getting up to 66, which is great. Couple of victories for him is really improving his status. Matt Hardy's jumped up a couple of points as well. So yes, Nitro wants a title matchup. So that's pretty good. That's great news that a few of those guys are starting to lift. And we've lost a rivalry. It looks as though we've lost our Women's Championship rivalry because of a submission match, even though they versed each other one-on-one. So the submission match has killed us. It has taken our rivalry away for some reason. I don't know why. But we've lost our Trish Stratus and Tori Wilson rivalry, which is obviously going to be not a good thing heading in towards our pay-per-view. So we're going to have to redo that one and start that one up again. So that's very annoying. That's very, very annoying. I thought we were just had enough rivalries there to kind of, steer us into a very successful Unforgiven pay-per-view. But now that is certainly going to hinder that just a little bit. But so the submission match. I don't know if that's an actual thing or is just a glitch or what's going on there. But yeah, that's very, very annoying. Maybe we'll try that again next week. See what's going on. See if it does it again. I don't know. But that's very, very frustrating. Very, very annoying. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this week's edition of GM Mode. If you guys did enjoy it, of course, to leave a like. There's the fan support. SmackDown getting closer and closer and closer. We need another win. We need to get them away from us. And there's the Power 25. Not really much to kind of boast about on our end. RVD doing a little bit better this week. But as you can see, Nitro debuting this week. So, yeah, we need to kind of improve on that. That's for sure. But ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy this episode of GMO, make sure you do leave a like on the video. It'd be great if we could hit 5 likes on this one. Of course, if you did enjoy this video and you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do so. Also, follow me on Twitter at BrendenPlayz. Leave a like on the Facebook page, BrendenPlayz Official, to stay up to date with everything to do with BrendenPlayz. And also, check out the website, BrendenPlayz.com, for all things BrendenPlayz. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode of GMO.